how long since you've had real fun?
Oh, a long time, Doc.
How do you feel about a real fun car with bucket seats, sporty styling, and low price?
I like 'em. I like 'em.
You better take the Mustang pledge.
Okay, I will. I pledge to get away from my problem with Mustang. I will satisfy my split personality by using the select shift in automatic and manual. Mustang, you've done it. You've done it.
Done what?
I've taken the Mustang pledge, and I'm cured.
I lose more couches that way.
Norman discovered the ticket to adventure when he took the Mustang pledge. Mustang, the original, America's favorite sports car.
Sir, are you ready to take the Mustang pledge? I pledge that I will answer the call of my Mustang at all times. I will be polite to people when I demonstrate Mustang's select shift that works in full automatic or full manual.
There's a sporty luggage rack if you wish, and wide oval tires on the V8.
Your Ford dealer.
Special low prices with special wheel covers, white sidewall tires, rocker panel mold, turn signal indicators. Pauline felt trapped in a gilded cage until she flew to take the Mustang pledge. Her choice, the Mustang hardtop, which is hard to top.
Sup, man?
Just buggin'.
Hey guys, it's Dalton. Today we're taking it back to the beginning of May of this year, where I find a sweet 1967 Ford Mustang all-original one-owner car. Before we get into the video, yeah, we may be named Just Buggin, but we love all different types of classic cars. Back in the day, my family used to restore muscle cars, such as Trans Am's, 1954 Victoria Ford, Chevelles, Pontiac Ventura. I mean, there's just tons. And the only Mustang we ever worked on was a 1971 forest green Mach 1 Mustang that I saw sitting in a driveway, and I ended up convincing my dad to come over and look at it, and he ended up buying it. If you'd like to skip my breakdown of the marketplace ad, then skip to 10 minutes and 30 seconds in the video. Hope you guys enjoy. So it's May 10th at 1:23 a.m. on a Tuesday morning, and this video is a little bit different. So there's a 1967 Ford Mustang right here that's listed 7 hours ago in Orlando. It is a factory original 289 engine V8 automatic transmission, runs and drives very good, original colors, black Raven with red interior. It's a great driver, clean title on hand, and he must sell it or best offer. So it says it's got 151,000 miles, and you know, my dream car has always been a 65 to 69 Ford Mustang. And I didn't really care what kind of engine's in it, but I always thought a manual transmission would be cool. But you know what? Those are a little bit more expensive, and I think I might have found a really nice deal. Let's see if I end up purchasing it or not. But here's some pictures. Like I said, dream car has always been 65 to 69, black Mustang with white interior. Well, I'm not a big fan of red, but you know what? This has got red, and it's not so bad. It looks really good. So it looks to be, from what my father says, possibly original rims with the Mustang logo on them, but they are BF Goodrich tires, supposedly newer tires it looks to be, but we'll see that in person. The front end looks nice, the rear looks nice. There's a little bit of damage here. You know, it's not the greatest paint job, he said. More like a 7 out of 10 is what Caroline said. I asked her a few questions. Definitely go check her channel out, HH Wheels, link down in the description. She used to own a Mustang, so I thought, you know what, let me ask her some questions. And she said it looks like a really good car. So like I said, a little bit of damage from, you know, pours of gasoline on the back, which is understandable. So it would need a repaint later on in its life, some type of scratches or whatever. He did say there is rust this area on the driver's side, so we'll check that out here soon. Look at that interior, boy, is that bright? Does it scream the 60s? And it looks good. You know what, I like it. Low back seats. It's got down here, it looks to be an 8-track original stereo too, which is nice. There is no AC, which is, you know, fine. You know what, I've been living the VW life, you know, with the vent windows. That's my AC. I preach, you know, any car with vent windows is a good car. Got an old style battery, you know, one of the serviceable batteries, dual brake master, 289 V8. So it's not the, you know, fastest V8, but I think it could be the 225 275 horsepower. I think there's a 275 too. I may be wrong. I'll pop that up if I am. But look at that back seat. So there's a speaker back there. There's a speaker in this. Would be the right corner. Nice seats. Looks good. And that right there. Look at that. That's like Pee-wee. The 1961 ragtop VW Beetle. I mean, that looks good right there. That's just all the documentation you could ever want. You know, that's the story right there. Looks good. Then you got the bottom here. I mean, a little bit of dry rotted here on the, you know, these bushings, but you know what? Who cares? You know, that's fine. I'm chill with it. Oil pan looks nice. No drippy drip, you know. Now, he did happen to send me this video, so we can check this out real quick. He did tell me the carb is gonna need cleaned, and you know, it's got kind of a high idle, is what Caroline said by watching the video. So easy things to fix, not too bad. So looking like right now, carb cleaned. Maybe adjust the idle a little bit. There's that little nick right there. No biggie. And Caroline pointed out, I question now too, why is this cow not painted right here? But he showed us a video of water pouring through, so that's good. That too. Now here's some of the pictures. This is that little pop-up, you know, in the back. Somebody set something. I mean, it's got scratches everywhere, but that's fine. I don't really care. You see me drive the 66 Wannabe. It's got a little bit of love characteristics all over it. It's just its personality. It looks like somebody put something in the back. A little too much. Shut the trunk. Boom. Got a little pop-up. No biggie. Pictures look good, as you guys saw. I might pop up some clips from it, but we went and looked at 2 Firebirds down south. Whew. Not too good. Now, they had some good things about them, and I definitely grew up more around Firebirds and Trans Ams than I did Mustangs. And they look sweet from a distance, but then you got a little up close, and the paint jobs weren't the greatest, but the interior was pretty nice, and the motors, sounds weird, and they were okay. They ran okay, except they just were not tuned correctly, and I didn't want to deal with all that.
And it smells hot. I don't think I'm going to get either of them.
Yeah?
No. I don't know about this.
Huh?
I don't know about this. Paint job is god awful.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, and it wants to stall.
You disturbed the neighborhood with it.
Yeah.
Listen, watch. See if it... Yep, it loaded up. I was seeing if it would load up.
What does that mean?
It's loading up too much fuel. It's not jetted properly.
Yeah, I'm good. It's about to stall right now.
Yeah.
We give that one a down. Thank you for allowing us to test drive it.
This looks good. That looks good. That looks good. So 151,501. Looks nice. Little detailing won't hurt. Original stereo looks to be. Got a realistic stereo. 8-player down here. 8-track. I'm assuming 3 dials. I don't know what these are. Can't really read those. But this is under the car. Don't know exactly where this is, but looks good. Looks good. And this is under the car too. A little rusty here on these. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tie rod ends, but that's fine. He's got all the service manuals for all this, which is amazing. So, and by the way, I'm not that mechanically inclined, so you know, I leave that to my dad's expertise, you know, and stuff. Looks good. Looks great. My dad's already seen all this, by the way. He's asleep. Yep, back to this picture. Okay, there's a little hole right here. Muffler, no biggie. Drum brakes. This is the rest he was talking about. So I'm pretty sure this is under the driver door, a little bit before where it says Mustang. So this might have been patched at one point, maybe. Looks like it could need some PR15 on the bottom. If you guys would like to get 10%, check the link down in the description. Also, sorry for this long intro, but that's the trunk. Look at that trunk. Here's that video of him pouring that water down there too. He said that that area might have been replaced at some point. That cowl is the reason why it's painted. It drains water, which is good. Caroline said that's good. My dad actually replaced the inside portion of this on a 71 Mach 1 using the parts of a 69 since they didn't make the parts anymore for the 71 to purchase. So it's a little bit of modifications, but he made it happen. Yeah, it drains, but I see where the rust came from right on the driver's side. It's from that water collecting, so... What happened here? You got 2020. Here's some different things they've done. Sway bar, inner and outer tie rods, leaf springs, U-bolts, front coil springs, fuel pump, troll arms upper, bleeding brakes, brake system, change oil and oil filter. You got 2 badges, another VIN plate, I think extra keys, keychain, and just so much documentation. Just an amazing story that I can't wait to hear and see in person. So the question is, will Dalton purchase this 1967 Ford Mustang? Black with red interior, automatic, 289 V8. Let's see. Stay tuned, guys.
Yes, hello?
Yeah, hi. I had a missed call from this number?
Yes, is this Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Dalton, the one that's interested in coming and looking at the Mustang.
Yeah, hey, what's up?
I just had a few questions for you. I was wondering, what's the furthest you've ever drove the vehicle?
Just around the corner, around the block. Never really took it out too far.
Okay.
Well, I drove it around yesterday and stalled out. It stalled out. I backed it up. I put it in the garage, and that was it. I mean, the gas is kind of old in it. I wanted to drain it out, put some fresh fuel in it.
How long have you had it?
I only had it for maybe about a month and a half, 2 months.
Okay. What was your reasoning of purchasing it and now reason of selling it?
Reason of purchase, I mean, I just thought it was a cool car, you know. I mean, I wanted to restore it. It's not like it's like every other Mustang out there, you know.
Yeah.
This car over here is a one-owner car, full of records, and the colors on it they're hard to come by. So
yeah, and it seems like the only major part of rust is the driver's side under that fender where the water drains. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those two fenders, I would definitely recommend replacing the fenders on the quarter panel, passenger side, in front of the wheel, the back tire. There's a little bit of rust over there in the quarter panel. That's all the rust that I know of that I could see. So
does the radio work by chance?
Yeah, radio works.
Have you ever changed the oil, or do you know the last time it's been changed?
It was changed about 2 years ago. I have a bunch of records from 2 years ago. There was over $6,000-7,000 spent on it.
Oh, okay.
This car is very well documented.
That's all real questions I had, and I'll let you get back to work.
All right, bud.
You have a great day. Hey, man, what are we going to look at?
We're going to look at your dream car.
Yeah, I've always wanted a 65 to 69 Mustang black with white interior, but you know what? Red interior is just going to have to do.
Yeah, well, actually, it looks really good with black
Yeah,
paint.
the black Raven
or
with
like
the red
gray
interior.
or something, but
Yeah,
yeah, I can live with it. I mean, it's better than no interior.
Yeah, well, hey, let's go check it out.
All right, let's go.
Hello.
What's going on, man?
Chilling. Nice to meet you. My name's Dalton.
Nice to meet you.
It's my father, Greg.
How's it going? Hey, Father Greg.
Wish I was doing that when my dad was around. Yeah.
We got a Corvette over here, too.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I did a lot of these muscle cars back in the day.
Yeah.
Now it's just Beetles.
Right. Oh, really? Beetles?
Just Volkswagens in general, classic Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff down in here. Tons of stuff. So
All the maintenance, and everything gets dry rotted.
Yeah, these are just recent records. That box is full of
Old records.
records. I mean, the guy, he noted every time he put gas in the car. There's a little notebook.
It's like my Mazda.
Wow.
So, I mean...
Sounds like my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a engine that was installed by Ford in 1993. They did a core engine or something like that.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
the engine is from 93.
Well, the block is.
The block, yeah.
So it's not a matching numbered block. But it's put in by
It's
Ford.
correct, yeah.
Right.
By Ford.
It's like Chevy used Jasper back in the day.
Jasper, exactly. Yeah. So this invoice here is for $4,400, and then there's much more in here. So I mean, I think there's about almost $6,000, maybe a little bit more than that spent recently in the last 2 years.
Right.
So he tried to do everything correct.
Where does he?
Is he still
live around here?
No,
or is he
Maryland.
Still alive? Oh,
Maryland?
Yeah.
So the car is purchased from Maryland?
Yeah, Maryland. It's all
So
Maryland.
you had it shipped down here?
He sent it here with a few other cars for restoration.
Okay.
The restoration
Didn't
go
go
through,
through.
so he didn't want to ship it back, I guess.
Okay.
So
Then you bought it.
Yeah, he's pretty much done what he had his whole life.
Now, I'm sure you guys saw in the title, it says one owner, all original. Well, I'm sure you're all wondering who the original owner is. Who is the man that owned this his entire life? Madison Booth Dunlop. Madison Booth Dunlop sadly passed away on February 22nd of 2020 at the age of 95 in Maryland with his family by his side. He was born to Evelyn and Madison Dunlop. Booth grew up in Spring Hill, Virginia, and moved to Silver Spring area in the 1940s. He served for over 3 years in the Army Air Corps as a staff sergeant, stationed in Calcutta, India during World War II. After the war, he earned his business degree at the University of Maryland. He was a senior administrator at Johns Hopkins University Applied Physics Laboratory for over 35 years, was responsible for all support services. Booth was a loving husband, father, and grandfather, a gifted storyteller with a great sense of humor. He was a lively presence in all of our lives. He will be proudly missed. While you still may be questioning why it's considered a one-owner car, well, from what I understand, Madison Booth Dunlop purchased the car brand new from the showroom dealership as a demo vehicle with 390 miles on it. He drove it his entire life, then it was purchased by Mark. Mark got some work done to it, planned on having it restored, so he shipped it down to Florida, found out how much it would cost, and then that's when Kevin ended up purchasing it. As far as I know, in Mark's ownership, it wasn't drove that much and it was left in storage. But I'll talk to Mark and figure out the whole story for you guys because I'm really curious myself. I want to know what happened to this car throughout its entire life, all the way up to the point of Mark owning it, and then it ended up in Florida.
That's cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah, and then you got all these records over here.
Ooh.
You got more Dalton.
The original manuals, some of the stuff, core tag, I don't know what that is, but...
Yeah, that's the motor. That's the core.
Yeah, yeah.
So the original, that's the tag for the...
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some interesting stuff in here.
That is interesting.
So yeah, you can see all the old stuff, a lot of muffler repair stuff on Midas, and just old records.
Wow.
This over here.
That's cool.
There's a little notebook in here, if I can find it. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Yeah, you can see there's this...
It's like Pee-wee, the 61 we did. She has everything.
So yeah, this one is from 68.
Yeah.
6th Street, 1968.
Wow.
So, and it was done at the same dealer too, Ford. So.
Yeah, Hill and Sanders.
And there's more stuff in here. I just gotta take some time and go through it, you know?
I'll look through it.
Oh yeah, Dalton.
What?
It's got a kerosene smell to it.
Yeah.
It's all got to come out.
Yeah.
Typical when it's been sitting for a while.
Yeah, these herbs are really nice restoration.
He could enjoy it for a while like it is now and then get around to it.
Sit in it.
Start working on drivetrain first here, you know, dual exhaust.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna put some dual exhaust on it and just be back and drive it down the street, you know?
Yeah.
So.
A friend of mine told me Black Widow exhaust I should maybe
Black
try
Widow.
to do.
Exactly. The interior is really nice. The headliner is awesome. And all those lights work and everything. Everything works inside the car. Just the gas gauge is not working. I think it's the...
I live with my cars now. I have really a gas gauge, so...
Yeah, he's used to that.
Fuel sending unit.
Yeah.
It's either a wire or ground or something like that. But the wires are right on the bottom by the gas tank. I just never really looked into it. But pump the gas like 2-3 times and it should fire up.
Yeah, she's definitely
wondering what that is, though. That was hydraulic lifters in the beginning.
Yeah. And you hear the muffler too right there.
This little guy right here. That battery looks old, but it's only about 2 years old, and that's an auto-light battery. So that's the original Ford battery.
Yeah, that's what Dalton...
I said that's old-timey.
Yeah, kind you can maintain.
It just needs a good cleaning this engine bay, you know. It just needs a pressure wash, and they make the cool valve cover gaskets on it. I have the original air cleaner. It's in the trunk.
Oh, cool.
What'd you say the tap was back there? The tap?
The lifter.
Lifter?
You have to do some rocker adjustment.
Yeah, I went and took the VIN, and I looked down a VIN decoder. It's made in New Jersey.
Jersey, Jersey was a plan. I think California was a plan.
Yep, Michigan too, I think. The C, which stands for the 289, but the 200 horsepower. So it's the first ever V8 that was in this particular car.
It's an early car, for sure. Definitely, I would go with a 4-barrel carb. It's got the original 2-barrel carb on there.
Yeah, just get a little bit more
performance on it. Switch out the intake and put a 4-barrel, a Holly or something, or Edelbrock.
But she's quiet.
Yeah.
She is quiet.
She runs good too. I installed that with me the other day, but I kind of had to idle it with the gas the way it smells. I'm surprised.
That's what I'm saying. Because we've dealt with cars that have had gas for a long time, so.
I've cranked up like a 68 Camaro that's set for 18 years.
Yeah.
Sat in dry storage for 18 years.
Jesus Christ.
There's nothing in terms of it's something vibrating sitting in an idle.
I think it's just not idling properly and something's vibrating.
Oh.
See now that tappet.
No, maybe that. I was thinking metal touching it.
That tappet. When you get the metallic cap, that's it. But the other, there's there's a lot of new stuff under here. That's got new ball joints in the clean off.
Yeah.
All your suspension's been upgraded. It's so much different than a General Motors car.
You hear that? It's got the original rims and hubcaps, so those aren't the original.
Yeah, these came with hubcaps.
Okay.
And I got these and I put these on here.
Oh, they look nice.
Kind of a meaner look, you know?
Yeah. Right.
I love it black too.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
There's one thing you want to get right away.
What?
That rag joint.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You can move it back and forth.
You can adjust these gearboxes too, correct? Play.
Why you feel it?
Yeah, there's a little bit of play.
Probably on a gearbox. Let me see.
So it goes right on the
trunk somewhere, and you line it up.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's for the trunk.
Yeah. That's kind of neat.
Things. And then you got the original air cleaner. I try to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't
that's what
do
you
so
wanna
good of
put
a
back
job.
on.
Yeah.
But these things sell for like $500, man.
Mhm.
Me. So you might want to clean it up a little bit and paint it.
Extra vent windows and door windows?
Those came with it. I don't know why. All the windows are good on it. These are the original hubcaps. They're pretty old, beaten up, but
Oh, I'd like those.
Yeah, I
those
like
would have
these
come
better.
on like
Yeah,
a bigger
exactly.
model, auctioned out car.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's neat.
And it's got a spare in there too?
Yeah, it's
Is
got
that a
a tire.
bi-ply?
I think so.
Yeah, I
Look,
bet
it's
it
got the
is.
white. Oh, yeah.
It's a bi-ply.
And it's got
It's
the,
not even a
the
radio.
original fabric, too.
That's the original spare.
That's cool.
Means it never had a flat. Somebody just kept changing the tires before, like you.
Yeah.
No, you ran it until the tire went kaboom.
Yeah, when we were going to the Speedway,
towing it. Oh, yeah.
we were towing our Beetle behind our Suburban, and all of a sudden our tire blew up, and so we had to use our spare, which only had like 10 psi in it, and it was bad
Yeah,
too.
so I
but
had an air compressor and we were pumping it up.
I like it.
Yeah, Dalton, look. You asked about the steering? Look how much adjustment is left on the gear. Look, it's all the way up. I've never seen one that high up, but I mean, I've only done 2 Fords.
And all the lights work correct?
Yeah, the lights are working. The dash lights, they're not going on. I think it may be the bulbs or maybe a ground or something.
Okay.
But I know that the lights, headlights work, the tail lights work, the signal lights work.
The horn?
Yeah, horn works.
The horn works.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have a horn.
First time I have a horn. My Beetle horn doesn't work. Hey, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
Dalton,
sweet.
if you found just the patch panel.
Yeah, did you see that?
Just the patch panel. I wouldn't buy a new fender. I'd only get a...
That's the only.
Over here.
Yeah, you just cut it right off here.
In Ocala?
Yes.
But you can take the patch panel and just cut it off here. I do that all the time.
If you got all that stuff, you can do it, man. If you got the right tools, makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
They sell everything for you. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome, man. Yeah.
Oh, look, to get the rims off.
That Mach 1 that he ended up turning me on to, and I bought it. The guy had a fresh 351 Cleveland in it, matching numbers. Had problems trying to get the wiring right, let it sit for 5 or 6 years on a driveway like this.
Okay.
So the cowl, there's a hole in the center of the cowl to let air, and it's a big tube that comes up so that the rainwater collects around it, but you can still suck air into the car or your fan or whatever. Well, the drain is on the right side, and it goes into that fender like you see it pour out. But the drain is not in the bottom of that C shape that's going around that tube. So when you park like this, it's going to fill up with water until it gets to the drain, and all that's going to stay in that area. It rotted that whole area out by the time I got the car. And they didn't manufacture that piece. It was almost the same for a 69, but just a little different contours, and I had to beat it and shape it into the way it was. And then, you know what I did? I put a little 90-degree petcock, drilled a hole right in the back of that seat, and put a petcock, drop the hose right in the same place. Really. So now anyone can park on an incline now, and it's going to drain right out, because that was like a... They never thought about it, but come on, how many people park on driveways? So yeah, I corrected it so no one would ever have to go back there again. So can you drive it?
You think we could put around a little bit?
Yeah, I wouldn't take it on the main road, but
yeah, of course. Yeah,
just go around here. It might stall out
I
on
wouldn't
you.
run it too long with that bad piece.
Just feather it.
Level it out with the brake and the gas.
Okay. This key, right? Yep.
Yeah, the big
one. And that's no pedal. I didn't have to do none of that. That's nice.
Yeah, it starts up pretty easily.
Oh, that's one pedal. Yeah. I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
Well, let's go for a ride.
You only have one mirror. Other the gas.
I ain't even hitting the gas.
Hey baby, you want to race? Dude, they did all the suspension work. This is really nice. This is something you're never gonna find again. You better not leave without getting it. This is not wore out. This is the way you want to find a car like this. Yep, you can put power steering on it later. This doesn't come with any options like that. Does it not have power steering?
Nope, the next level V8 does.
I didn't even bother to look. I love it, dude. This is sweet. I
This
love
is
how
beautiful.
the dash is black and this is red. Ah, this is sweet, bro. All I saw is fender bottom that needs
Brakes
to be
are very
replaced.
hard.
There's a little blisters on the corners of the doors. You see how we cut out the corner and replace it. But you could drive this and enjoy it.
Can you turn around down here?
Yeah, and people, it's a cul-de-sac. People will freak out just because you have this. I mean, look, this is not aftermarket. This is all original.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And stickers, they change their oil all the time. Dalton, if you were going to spend...
This would be worth it.
Dalton, you saw the thousands of dollars worth of receipts. You're not going to get this. Somebody's going to wear this thing out. This is sweet. Listen to it. It's got bad gas in it. Still runs great. Training's fine. Listen to it. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I'm getting it. No.
I'm surprised it's running. The smell of the gas. Oh. You like that?
I think I like automatics. That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. All right, well, I'll leave the key in it.
How you guys doing?
Doing good. Well, man.
Yeah, it's yours.
It's mine.
It's his.
It's mine.
You got a stang.
I got a stang. I'm just stanging.
Yep, no thing, it's a stang.
Just stanging and just bugging. Hey, now I need to get a tattoo just stanging. No,
Yeah.
no, it's a little too much. But yeah, guys, it's mine. We'll be coming back and picking it up sometime in the next couple days. So stay tuned for that.
Yep.
And boy, does it drive good.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And it's a 2-barrel.
Yeah.
With single exhaust.
I can't
wait until you put a 4-barrel.
I can't wait.
And dual
and
exhaust.
I can't wait to get home and watch the footage of me driving.
There's so many things you can do to a 289. It's just base level. You can work your way up.
Yeah. So hey, let's head home.
All right.
It was a good day.
You wish it was going home with you, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boo-hoo. Woohoo.
All right.
Stay tuned, guys. Well, we got a first timer here for Shake Shack. And
Oh, yeah.
what's your initial impression?
Looks pretty good. We'll see. I'll tell you when I get my burger.
It's on the water, and boy, that is overexposed, but it's sweet. Yeah, Winter Park.
Take you for a boat ride for $34
Well, hey, let's see how the food is.
Okay, we'll see.
Initial impressions. Let's see.
That's pretty good. Got a crinkle fry. Like grandma's crinkle fries. Final test. And good meal. Better be.
For the price.
I'm surprised I didn't have to give up my last child. You.
Canon M50 articulating screen. It came with a Movo VR-X10 mic. Looks sweet. Hey guys, it's Dalton. Thanks for watching this video. We hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 on the 1967 Ford Mustang. I just want to say, I know it is completely different content than what you guys are normally used to, but Just Buggin is not just VWs. Yeah, I may got the tattoo, and he does too, but this channel is to show love to all different types of classic cars, along with documenting our family's memories and experiences, occasional concert, and of course when Kevin's here from Germany to film the experience with him, because we don't get to spend much time with him. I know it's different, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's tons more videos coming on the 67 Mustang. Stay tuned for the next video, which will be the Mustang arriving and working on it and getting a little bit more of the backstory. Yeah, and if you'd like to follow the Instagram for the 67 Mustang and see all the future progress on it before the videos come out, then definitely give it a follow. Help us reach 2,000 subscribers, because once we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're having another giveaway. Thanks for watching the video. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe. You know, share the video and show some love, some VW love, and of course some Mustang love. Have a just bugging of a day, or wait, have a just stanging of a day.